Well, hello there. It is time for me to show myself. Greetings to you all. I am Awesome Man. This is an invisible hat. I wear it because I'm awesome. I got some jewels to show you guys. Some pretty cool stuff that I'd like you all to see and check out, if you would. Ah! This is The Dark Knight, New 52. Okay, I picked it up. Okay, I guess I gotta go through this. Alright. This is some bull crap right here. Alright. I'm gonna go through the bit of the story and do a bit of a review for the first part of this, if you'll allow me. Basically, we see the whole Batman thing, and this monologue that he has with himself about fear just goes on and on. It's like, fear is a cannibal, feasts upon itself, lives in every dark shadow, waits around every corner, yada yada yada. It just goes on and on about it, and it gets pretty annoying. At first, I thought that it was actually just the speech, because he's changing from Batman to Bruce Wayne, then going in to make a speech for Wayne Incorporated, or whatever. And it's not. It turns out that it's just him being dumb. Okay. The art is crappy at points. It's messy. It's good. It's alright, but it's just messy, and I don't really like it that much. Alright. Then we go on to meet a new character. Her name is Jana, and one thing that she says is, "Why don't you try to catch me?" That turns out to be a thing. It turns out that she is actually in league with a brand new villain called the White Rabbit. You're just getting all the Alice characters, huh? Just first the Mad Hatter, then Tweedledum and Tweedledee, now the White Rabbit. Except she's a chick. And they have this specific picture where they show her ass, because they just have to. But next is the dumbest thing ever. We clearly see a picture right here of Two-Face. That's Two-Face on Venom. Sorry, my fan. And what the hell? He says, "Call me One-Face." I'm sorry. No. Thank you. But no. And so he gets beat up a bit, then he starts bleeding from the eyes. Then, blah, blah, blah. Some stuff. We see this dumb thing where we have the ventriloquist who's also on Venom. And, his doll breaks, so he just picks up a policeman and, I guess, shoves his hand up his ass. Or something like that. Anyways, there's a lot more villains that are obviously hopped up on Venom. And then we go to the point where we see the White Rabbit again, and then she's got the Joker. Joker turns out to be Clayface. And then it's just the White Rabbit again. Flash shows up for whatever reason. Then the White Rabbit says, "Now chase me," and then blah blah blah. So we figure from right there that, oh, so they're the same person, this Jana and the White Rabbit. Of course, they don't look alike, but we find out later why. They're just two halves of the same person. It's weird. I don't even get it. It's like okay, we have this part where it's like, oh, so they're in two places at once. Well, it can't be her, because she can't be in two places at once. But she has to be. So, how do we do this? Let's have her have the ability to be in two places at once. Because that's just brilliant. We continue on. It turns out that the thing is actually a fear toxin that they were injected with. And it's supposed to remove fear. Again, the whole fear thing. So it's actually Scarecrow he's going after, not Bane. But then, oh, big surprise, it's actually not what you thought. It actually was a new creation of Venom, and then the whole thing where it was actually supposed to be a fear toxin is completely thrown out, and we don't hear from it again. And I remember that, and I'm not even halfway through. He goes to see Poison Ivy, and then, hey, it's freaking fear toxin, and it doesn't work at all like the actual thing. And then he gives him the actual fear toxin, and then Superman shows up and kicks the crap out of him. Yeah, again, Superman and Wonder Woman, and apparently the Justice League. They fight. It's kind of cool, but then Batman might be dead. And we find out, oh, wait, right there. That's it. And it's Bane. We find that out almost immediately. White Rabbit is being whatever. We go through. He gotten the antidote to it a while ago. He just needs to be freaking swallowed it. Then suddenly he does, because the Flash shows up again, and then boom, there you go. Then it goes into a sidebar about the Mad Hatter going crazy and just making people kill each other with his mind control. And that's just like one thing. And that's kind of interesting, I guess. And again, all these people fall. All the villains, they're falling down and then they die, I guess? I don't know. They might. Then we have this thing with the Order of the Owls, where we have a guy called the Talon. But that's a pretty interesting thing, but it basically ends right after that. White Rabbit doesn't mention much again. The whole thing is with the Talons that they might be immortal, but he just keeps failing. It's like he could die, then he lives through it, so yeah. He died, something else woke up, or something died, something was born, that was the whole thing. And it looks like that could be cool, but I'm just more confused about what the hell's going on with this White Rabbit character, because I don't like it, I don't think it would be cool, but that's the Dark Knight. That is probably the reason that the New 52 was thrown out for being crap. Mainly because of that, because the New 52 could have been good. I did my review of Flash. I decided not to actually write a review because it would be too quick. I basically just spelled it out for you why it was crap. And that would just have been like a small page. At best, a few sentences, so I didn't bother. But that's the reason we have that. That, and because Batman is the most popular character, and because everybody obviously jumped for this one, and then this turned out to be crap, is probably why that happened. But we're going to get to some other stuff. If you've ever heard of Batman being an actual vampire, this one might interest you. It is Tales of the Multiverse, and that's Batman Vampire. So it's very interesting little tidbit. That's my marker. I'm not very far through, but it looks good to me, so why not try it out? With the whole thing. Next, or wait. Yeah, the whole thing with the vampire thing, it's, you got Dracula, you got all this stuff. It's good, and there's a big monologue, and it really seemed a bit talky at parts, but if you're more interested in the whole Batman vampire thing, then that's up to you. It looks good. The arts are pretty alright, so there we go. Next, if you've not heard about this one is good, and I believe I've mentioned it before, but this is Astro City. And it's one of the first ones. It's Life in the Big City. There you go. But it's very good. It's actually not even told from the point of view of the heroes. It's told from the point of view of basically everybody else. Of course, we get one or two stories. The first one is about the Samaritan, which is like the Superman character that they have. And he, of course, is doing his thing. We get his backstory because there wasn't a lot of easier ways to do it. But he's basically saving people all the time. Then we go into a completely different story through some other stuff. It's really good. And then we go with some other stuff, some really cool stuff about just some friends of acquaintances of these people, and it's just incredible. One of them actually is about an alien that's about to try and take over, and it's very interesting how he does that. But please check it out. It's very good. I know I was rambling a bit there, but it was great. You should really check that. Next up, if you like Neil Gaiman, who is a very, very, very good comic creator and writer. He is just a great storyteller. This is one of his. It's called Neverwhere. Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere. It is very good. I really think that you guys might enjoy it a lot. It is really cool. I liked it a whole lot. This would be my second time reading it, and it's a very interesting little tale that we have about the London Underground and how people are actually in secret, and it's just a strange, interesting story, and it's wonderful, it's beautiful, and it's got some serious action. It's got monsters and craziness, and it is very good. Enjoy it quite a bit. And so, if you'd like to, if you think that you might be interested in it, or if you like Neil Gaiman, Neverwhere is a great one. And finally, for the piece de resistance, if you do not know what I'm going to hold up, you have failed as a human. This right here. This I just bought. This here is the full series pack of Scott Pilgrim. The full series pack. You've got all the people going into subspace here is just crazy. It's the full pack, and it's the complete series. It's beautiful. If you've not, check it out. I swear it is the coolest I've ever seen. I love this. I like the movie. It's beautiful. It's on the bestsellers. You know, I'm going to read to you what Joss Whedon said. Joss Whedon said something about this, and it's right here. I show it to you there. I'm going to show you what he said. Scott Pilgrim is the best book ever. Is the chronicle of our time with Kung Fu. So yeah, perfect. That is what Joss Whedon said. And if you don't like anything that Joss Whedon likes, then I guess you don't like the Avengers or Buffy the Vampire Slayer or literally anything. I mean, he's done so much and he's so great, and he likes this. I mean, not even him. Look at all this. You've got all the books here. I can even name them off for you. Here we go. I'm going to start naming them. Can't get them all out. You got Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. You've got Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. That's actually his second one. Then you have the Infinite Sadness. Scott Pilgrim and the Infinite Sadness. Then you've got Scott Pilgrim Gets It Together. And then you've got Scott Pilgrim versus the Universe. There you go. And then finally, you've got Scott Pilgrim's Finest Hour, the last one, and it's a pretty thick one, but it is beautiful and awesome. Seriously, if you do not try these, you will regret it for the rest of your life. So, I'd like to thank you all as I'm putting these away. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video all the way through. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this again with my review. I might just do the review, but if this does get up, I'm going to show it to DJ Z and all the other guys, see if they like it. But I'd like to thank you for watching this, if you do watch this. It's nice of you. I'm gonna get to reading because these are very interesting, and I would like to get to reading them. So, thank you all. Please continue to watch us, AGS. We are great. We are lots of cool people. Thank you very much. Keep calm and go get these books. Excelsior.